What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the RabidMining YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to mine Kaspa in both Windows as well as HiveOS. And we're going to be pointing to the herominers pool because they just opened up Kaspa to the pool. And here's a little announcement. So there is a $500 giveaway going on. So dear miners, we wish to inform you that to celebrate our Kaspa mining pool launch in December of 2022, herominers is hosting a giveaway where $500 will be given away and spread equally to 5 different Kaspa miners, meaning each winner will receive $100. During this time, any amount of coin that you mine will be fully fee-free. So no block reward fee, no payout fee, and no hidden fees. All your Kaspa guys that you're mining to hero miners is 100% yours, no hidden fees. So your very first step in mining Kaspa is you are going to need a wallet. So if you head on over to kaspa.org, you will see a list of wallets here. You'll have the web mobile wallet, which is what I currently have. There is a desktop wallet, which is what I probably should be getting soon. And you got the command line or CLI wallet. So depending which variant wallet you want to use, pick either one of these, either download it or just go straight to your web wallet. If you pick the web wallet like what I currently have myself, I have a balance of 0 Kaspa. Yes, I missed the boat. But here you'll have your receiving address. Once you do what your typical wallet stuff is, get your seed phrases, passwords, and everything together, simply copy this, and this will be the address that you will begin mining to. Now, once you have your wallet and everything set up and you have an address to mine to, you're going to need a miner. Now, depending on how you do want to mine, whether dual mining or straight out mining Kaspa on its own, which is recommended, you're going to want to run with LOL miner for that. But for dual mining, you're going to want to use something like probably BZ miner here, which is how I'm going to show you how to set this up for dual mining ERGO+Kaspa. So for dual mining, once you do get BZ miner downloaded and installed, the first thing I always like to do with any miner, doesn't matter what it is simply right click the exe file, hit properties, compatibility, and run this program as an administrator. If you plan on doing any overclocks or anything within the mining software itself, you need to run it as an admin, and then that'll help you from forgetting to do that in the future. So I always like to do that as my first step. And then next up, we're going to find the dual ERGO+Kaspa bat file. So we simply right click that, hit the edit button, and that'll bring up all the parameters we are going to have to change. So just to run through the bat file editing itself, it's pretty self-explanatory here. You can see replace all the zeros here with your ERGO address, replace the ones with your Kaspa wallet address, and note address needs to start with Kaspa for Kaspa. Let's just take a quick peek here. If we look back at, you can see it does start with Kaspa. Now we have -A equals ERGO, -W. This is all the zeros here. This is where you're going to put your ERGO wallet address. -P, this is your stratum, so your pool address where you're going to be mining to. We're going to be adjusting this to hero miners. And then here we have our second algorithm. So A2 here is Kaspa -W2. This is our wallet address. It starts with Kaspa. Then change these ones to your wallet address. And then we got P2. Obviously, this is the stratum to hero miners as well, where we're going to be mining Kaspa itself. Then we got our max dual auto tune here and our --NC1. If you were to do any overclocking within the mining software itself, you would simply put a space and then utilize any type of settings that you do want to use there for overclocking your GPU. All right, so this is what your bat file should look like when it is complete. So for ERGO, here's my wallet address followed by a period and then my worker name. I put WS because this is my workstation. Here we have -P. This is the hero miners pool stratum. So I'm mining to hero miners in this case. And then Kaspa, the exact same thing. So we have my Kaspa wallet address followed by the period and workstation, WS again, because it's the exact same rig. We're dual mining with the same PC here. And then this is your pool address, hero miners, for your Kaspa mining. Now to find the pool addresses is very easy. Simply go to the hero miners website, right click ERGO, open in a new tab, right click Kaspa, open a new tab, and that will bring us to these tabs. So here are all your pool stratums for both Kaspa as well as ERGO. Simply choose the closest one to you. In my case, I am in Western Canada, so I choose Western USA. I do have a lower latency than Eastern Canada. So always use the closest stratum with the least amount of latency for your miners. Once it's all complete, simply double click that bat file. It'll ask you to run as an admin because we set that previously, and just wait. It's going to start loading everything for us. So here we can see it is connecting to US herominers with Rig Wallet for Ergo. And then the second one, it is connecting to Kaspa herominers with the wallet. So it's going to take a couple seconds to load that DAG for Ergo, but it will be getting mining Kaspa right off the get-go. So you can kind of watch it here. Let it do its thing for a couple minutes. No, I do not have any overclocks or anything in. This is the RTX 3090 in my workstation. So it's going to look like it's very inefficient at this time. But again, I didn't do any type of overclocking. I'm just showing you guys how to set up and mine for both of these algorithms, dual mining. So here we can see we're now gaining hash rate. We're at 205 kilohash on Ergo. It just jumped again. So now we're at 233 mega hash on Ergo and 339 mega hash on Kaspa. All right, so now if you're not a dual miner and you choose to put all your GPU towards Kaspa, and that is the recommended way to mine Kaspa now because it's a nice efficient algorithm and it seems to be one of the only profitable coins for GPUs. So you're going to want to get the most amount of hash rate and the least amount of power consumption. And the way to do that is by directly mining it and not dual mining it. So here, I recommend LOL Miner mostly for NVIDIA GPUs. I think Team Red Miner is probably better when it comes to AMD GPUs. But in my workstation, this is an NVIDIA 3090. So we're going to go with LOL Miner 1.63. Once you do get LOL Miner downloaded and extracted, exact same thing again, find the exe, right click, hit properties, go to compatibility, and make sure run this program as an administrator is checked off so your overclocking within the software will take effect. If you don't do this and you forget to run it as an administrator, you're going to run into some very high power consumptions and not set any overclocks. Once that's complete, scroll down and find your minecast.bat file. So we're going to right click, edit that, bring up the screen, and this is all the parameters which we saw in our dual mining to do here. So here's our ERGO+Kaspa. Here's our pool. So we're going to put in our pool right here. Our user is our wallet address right here, and your extra parameters is right here. So this is where you would put all your overclocking and fan settings and so on within the mining software. All right, so I'm actually going to do this one right from scratch so you can see exactly what I do here. So first, we need the pool. So I'm coming into herominers here. I'm on the Kaspa pool, and I'm going to right click, copy the US West stratum. Always choose the closest one to you and just change it out right here. We're going to get rid of that explanation marks, copy that in like so. Now we need our wallet. So we're going to go into our Kaspa wallet, simply copy that, bring up our bat file, delete this. And then we're going to put in our period and then name your rig. So in this case, WS for the workstation, and then set your extra config arguments and everything here for your overclock settings. So if you're unsure where to find those, simply look at the README and it'll tell you all the parameters within the miner itself. The README with all the commands can be found right within the folder where you did extract LOL Miner. Just scroll down to the readme.txt here, double click that, double click, not single click, and you'll get the list of all the commands you can utilize within the miner bat files. That's overclocking, disabling things, changing only certain GPUs to run, and so on. So run through this README and it'll give you a lot of stuff that you can use within the miner itself. Once you're all done with the bat file, simply save it, then locate where it's saved, double click it, and it'll ask you for the admin privileges because we do have that set to ask every time in case we forget. Hit yes, and we will now begin mining Kaspa only with our GPU, and we will get the most amount of hash rate as well as efficiency by doing so. Again, I don't have any overclock settings set here, but it will begin mining at a much higher hash rate than dual mining and using less power. So we can see an average speed already of 878 mega hash. And I do believe the 3090 is around the 1.2 or 3 gigahash or something, but I do have a bunch of windows open. I'm recording and we're just not overclocked or anything for this. But you can see we are now up and mining 2 herominers right here. We can see it connected, US Kaspa, herominers.com, address of the IP, the port and everything. It's all set, ready to go. So now that you know how to do this in Windows, let's move over to HiveOS. Starting off in the HiveOS guide, you're going to need your wallet. Now, I'm assuming you're a brand new miner. Obviously, if you're not, you already have this part set up. But you're going to click on the Wallets tab here, click on Add Wallet. Then we're going to fill this in. So we need Kaspa. We're going to go KAS. Click on that. Your address, we're going to come into our address here, copy it over, bring it in, and then paste that in, and then name it anything you want. So like test video or whatever. I don't know how to spell, so, oh, that was right. Test video, whatever, and then hit create. Your wallet will now be named anything you have in this spot here. Now, if you do plan on dual mining, you're just going to have to repeat the exact same step, but with your ERGO wallet address. So now to set up our flight sheet, we're going to start off here with ERGO. So ERGO will pop up. Wallet, this depends on the wallet you did name it. So in my case, I am using Nautilus. I just named it Nautilus. Pool, we're going to roll with herominers. So HE, so very easy there. Herominers, we're picking USA West. Always pick the closest stratum to you. I'm going with this, apply. And for the miner, we're going to go with BZ miner. So I'm going to click on that. And now it's asking for our dual coin. So in this case, obviously, we're going with Kaspa. It's right near the top here. Whatever you did name it when you named your wallet will show up here. Mine is called Kaspa Dual Mining Pool. Now, I'm not sure if herominers is in here yet. It's not. So we are going to have to configure this in the miner. Now, at the time of watching this video, depending when it is, herominers may be added in by default. Most likely it will. Again, they recently just added it. So we're just going to go configure in miner. And over here we have our intensity. This is what you're going to adjust depending how much you want to point to each coin. So examples are 60-20. This is going to put 60% towards ERGO and 20% of that GPU towards Kaspa. 50-50 will be a split between the two, or you can go 0-0 or just leave blank, which is what I'm going to do, and it will just auto tune. So now we got to get into the setup so we can set up that secondary pool. So first coin, everything is here. Second coin, we see we got to add our hash algorithm and everything. So Kaspa does just, Kaspa, I guess in this case. We're going to go wallet. We're also going to go dot worker name. Put that in there. You see I put the period and then I just select it again. All you got to do is simply click on this and it'll pretty much paste it in by itself. We got our intensity again. Now our pool URL. So if we go over into the herominers website, simply click on the Kaspa link right here and then choose the closest stratum for you. For here, I am going to go with US West. Right click, copy that, bring it right back into our flight sheet here, paste it in right there, and that's it. You are good to go. Now there is an LHR tab. Most GPUs now are no longer LHR. It is unlocked now ever since the latest NVIDIA driver. Hit that apply changes button. We're going to have to name this. So we're going to go ERG+KAS video, create that flight sheet. Bam, there we go. The flight sheet is now created. All right, so we are almost complete now. So unlike Windows, in HiveOS to dual mine on BZ Miner, we actually have to run the latest beta version, not the latest version. We go into the setup here again one more time. You can see the versions here, and it is 12.1.1. We actually need 12.2 something B. It's the latest beta version, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is run the flight sheet we just made. We're going to go into our test bench now, overview, and then we're going to come up to here. It is the miners running now. We're going to go to run command and paste this command in. So I'm just going to roll through the command right quick for you guys, just so you guys can see it. But I will have this in the pinned comment section because the description doesn't allow a lot of these parameters and it'll be blocked on. It won't work for you. So I am going to have this whole command here pasted within it. So once you paste it in, simply hit the run command and it will begin pretty much swapping out the miner that's there and replacing it with this beta version, and it'll allow you to dual mine. Once that's complete, if you come into your miner, you can see it is still registering as 12.1.1, but it's actually using that 12.2.0 B6, which is this beta version, and we are connecting to both pools here, and we're up and dual mining ERGO+Kaspa. All right, so now I'm going to show you the recommended way to mine Kaspa, and that is pointing your complete GPU at Kaspa only. So only mining Kaspa. So just like what we've seen before, we're going to go into coin here. We're going to select KAS for Kaspa. We're selecting the wallet that you did name it. Now we need our pool. Now, herominers is not in the pool list. It might be later on, depending when you are watching this video. But for now, we have to configure this in the miner. And then we're going to select LOL miner as our miner. And then we're going to name this something like, I guess, Kaspa plus herominers. So we know what pool and stuff we're going to. So we're going to set up the miner config. We're going to select our algorithm. Here we want Kaspa. Bam. Worker and templates. We want wallet. Put in our period here. Then come back here and worker name right there. Simply click it and it works easily. You can put it here or here. I find it works better doing everything together like you normally would in a bat file. Now we need our pool server. So we're coming in. We're simply going to copy over right here. Find the closest stratum to you. I'm going with USA West. Copy in. We're going to put in our pool. And I'm actually going to remove the port. And then I'm going to put the port in here. Just simply copy the whole thing in and just put that there. We don't need any password. Now I'm going to apply these changes, create that flight sheet, and we're going to send this to the moon. So now you're going to want to select your worker. I'm on my test bench. Go to flight sheet. Scroll down to the flight sheet that you just made. Here we have Kaspa plus herominers. Hit the little rocket ship here. We're going to come back up and go back into our worker. And it should now begin mining Kaspa directly. You can SSH in by simply clicking on the remote access up here and then go shell in a box. Come into your test bench here, type in miner once you do log in. Default username is user, password is 1. If it's the first time, recommended to always change your password. Then you hit miner and it will show you your mining program like you would be in Windows or something. So we can see LOL miner 1.63. It is connecting to herominers and we're finding shares. We're up and mining Kaspa directly to herominers in HiveOS. All right, guys, so that pretty much does wrap up this video. I showed you how to mine Kaspa as well as dual mine Kaspa with Ergo. Now you can do the exact same thing, just use different algorithms that is supported to dual mine with Kaspa, or it is recommended to directly mine Kaspa as that is the most profitable choice today. So keep in mind, guys, herominers has a 0% fee and a $500 giveaway going out for the entire month of December. Thank you for checking out this video. Rabid out.